So it's been a pretty busy summer for me crafting wise, and now that it's fall, I've kind of taken a few months off of not doing anything. But today I woke up and I just kind of felt like I had that crafting ambition again. So I'm going to do some felted scarves with some of the alpaca fiber I've got. I think I've got most of the stuff I need. I'm going to have to card a little bit of the black gray color I've got. But other than that, I think I'm pretty much ready to dive in and show you guys some scarf making techniques that I have learned. Okay, so I've got my tables all set up down here. And here's some of the tools and supplies we'll need for today. All right, so this is my carder, drum carder. And here is this beautiful fiber from Cassius. Like, it's gray and black. It's got all sorts of colors. It's going to be really beautiful. Make a very unique scarf. So I'm going to card this today so we can use it in a scarf. Okay, so you can see as I am carding that I'm just kind of taking little handfuls and I'm putting it into the small drum carder, which is called the liquor, and then I'm pulling it on there, using the little brush there to doff it down and press it down into the tines more. So we'll just keep on going. Here I am just rolling the fiber off of the carder, off of the drum. To do that, I actually use a letter opener. I'm not cutting that when I first started. You just kind of lift it up and the little fibers kind of come apart. Okay, as you can see, this is just going to be so cool. All these different colors and grays, and I'm going to run it through the carder one more time just to get the rest of the little neps and straighten out some of these little shorter fibers, and then we'll get felting. So here you're going to see me kind of picking through the fiber as I pull it apart as well. There are still little pieces of VM, which is vegetable matter, and so hay and things like that, because they are animals that live out in a pasture. So I'm picking some of that out and little shortcuts from when they were shorn. And this is just the second time through, so it will go a lot faster, and this should make it all really smooth. Okay, just got done carding it for the second time. I'm gonna take it off here and then we'll weigh it. I like to kind of know what I'm starting with for my ounces before I do a project. And then we will get creative. Oh my gosh, you guys, this is the first time that I've used fiber from Cassius, and it is so amazing. It's so silky and so soft, and it's got such a great color. It's gonna be really cool. So I'm thinking we'll use this along with, here, let's get down here so you can see. Maybe I'll just do like black or gray and white. Do something kind of simple, monochromatic. I also have some pink that I've dyed, or a natural brown, blue, or a yellow, which I actually dyed out of carrot tops. And that's kind of cool. But I think that today, for this first run with this fiber, I'm gonna go black and white, gray and white, I guess. So let's get going. Okay, so to make a felt scarf, I'm a kind of a crafting minimalist with this. So pool noodle, cut down to like, I don't know, maybe like 18 inches or something. This little squeezer water thingy. Tub of hot soapy water. And then the most important part is the bubble wrap. So I've got a strip of bubble wrap here to go on the bottom, and I've got the bubbles up. And I've got another side that matches this, that'll go bubbles down. So I'm going to create the design on this lower piece, and then I will add the top piece on, and that's what we're going to use to start felting and agitating. So we are back on track now, and I will continue making this scarf finally. Oh, side note, I also did decide to use brown, so it's kind of a calico looking scarf with the blackish gray and brown and white. So I can't wait to see how it turns out. This is my first layer. And I've put a little bit of water and soap on top to kind of hold those fibers down so that when I go to do my second layer, that it doesn't get too... Kitty. You can't be up here helping. So anyways, yeah, so you've got to do 2 layers. So this is first layer and all the fibers are kind of going one direction. And then I'll do another layer and I'm going to do it the opposite direction so they're crossed. And when you agitate it, because of those going opposite directions, they will get together, and that's what felts. So here we go. Alright, so here I am just adding that second layer right now. I did a little bit of water and just kind of pushed it down with the plastic at the very beginning, just to help the fibers to stick down so I could see the actual design. I'm just kind of looking around right now for weak spots or places that are thin, and now I'm just going to start rolling it up. So when I roll, I usually do about 50 times, and then I rotate it, and 50 times, rotate it, and I do that once all the way around, so about 200 rolls when I first go around. Then I will unroll it and check how things are progressing, tighten up any things, fold corners in or edges in, and then roll it up and roll again. My very ambitious helper. Still here. Plugging away, huh? Alright, so here you can see I've folded it over on itself. That means that it's felted enough that it won't felt into each other again. You can see that I'm kind of messing around with that tassel that doesn't seem to want to felt in, so I added a little more fiber into it, and I'm going to really work it hard to make that stick. Alright, so it's felted together pretty good, but I'm going to throw it into the washer on a spin cycle just to really solidify that felt and make it kind of a little crinkly and uneven. I think that gives it a little character. So here it is in the wash, and I'm just going to, like I said, put it on a quick wash, quick, hot, spin is on high, and it's ready. Oh, I'll put it on delicate too. There we go. Oh. Too tall. Huh. Alright. Alrighty, so just pulled it out of the washer, and this is what it looks like straight out. You can see it's kind of crinkly. So we're just going to straighten it out. And then I'm going to put it in a little tub of hot water with a splash of just white vinegar in it to cut the rest of the soap out that might still be lingering in here. And then we'll hang it up so you can really get a full view of it. Okay. Okay, so it's been soaking for a bit. I'm going to pull it out and very kind of carefully pull some water out. This, and then we'll hang it up to drip dry out flat on a hanger. When I get it on here, you'll be able to really see how it lays and how the little fringes turned out and all of that. So you can kind of see it from there. There's one half. All right, there she is, all hung up and drip drying out. It's amazing how much water stays in these even after you wring them. But yeah, so there it is. That's kind of the basic design of it. You can see it's got kind of the a rough, natural sort of edge. It's all wavy, and then you've got, again, kind of the rugged ends here too. I was worried about this tassel. It took a long time to really felt in there, but it did eventually, so that was good. Once it's all dried out here, I will put it on my mannequin, and you can kind of see how it lays that way.